Imagine living in a world where one phone call can just tell you, hey, today's the day that you're gonna die. Wild, huh? Okay, y'all, I'm officially halfway through The Survivor Wants to Die at the End by Adam Silvera. So no, this is not my final review, just the halfway mark. I still have a whole half of this book left. But, baby, we need to talk about where I'm at right now. And obviously, there'll be no spoilers past the halfway point. So, if you're familiar with this world, you're already aware of Deathcast, the service that calls people on the day that they're gonna die. You don't know exactly how you're gonna die, nor do you know exactly when you're gonna die. All that you know is you got less than 24 hours left. And honestly, that concept alone would just fuck with your head. Because how would you live if you knew today was it? Would you spend it with your family? Would you finally tell somebody how you feel? Would you do everything that you've been scared to do? Or would you, knowing that you're about to die, ruin everything and ruin the little bit of time you have left? This book brings us back into this world with Paz Dario, who has already been through so much that the boy don't even want to keep living. Paz is clearly different because Paz wants that call from Deathcast. Every day, Paz waits to get a call from Deathcast telling him that it's his end day because he's just so damn tired. He's carrying so much trauma and pain and guilt that being alive don't seem exciting to him, so he'd rather take the other route. He'd rather just go ahead and end it all. The pain doesn't scare him anymore, and to him it really feels like it would be a relief. And every night, Deathcast doesn't call, or at least to this point that I'm at in the book, they haven't called. And that part alone makes this book so interesting because everybody else is terrified of getting Deathcast to call them. No one wants that call, but Paz is like, why the hell y'all ain't called me yet? And eventually Paz gets to the point where he realizes they are not going to call me and I'm about to take this into my own hands. And that's how he crossed paths with Alano Rosa. And Alano, he's basically Deathcast royalty. Alano's father created the company Deathcast, and he's supposed to eventually inherit the company. Except Alano has his own shit going on. He doesn't feel like he had control over his life either. And with the Death Guard targeting his family because they want Deathcast gone, he's living under constant pressure and danger just because who his father is. So you have these two young men coming from completely different circumstances, but both of them are struggling with whether they want the lives that they've been given. And when Alano finds Paz at one of his lowest moments, Alano intervenes. And that's where things really start getting interesting and sort of picking up in the book. Because halfway through, I'm realizing that this isn't a story about someone dying at the end. It's really becoming a story about finding a reason and a will to live. Because when you're reading about Paz, you can understand that he's hurting without the book pretending that dying is the answer to that pain. Then you got Alano, who comes from a family who is responsible for this technology. And a technology that's supposed to help people make the most out of their lives, while he doesn't even feel like his own life belongs to him. The irony is not lost on me at all. How do you convince somebody else that their life is worth living when you're struggling to believe that about your own? I'm only halfway through, but I have a feeling that Adam Silvera is setting me up to be emotionally damaged. I don't know exactly where Paz and Alano's story is going yet. I don't know what Adam Silvera has planned for me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust your ass. But right now, I'm invested. The whole concept of one person desperately waiting for an end day while another person is trying to help him find reasons to have more of a begin day is getting to me, and it's real interesting. Not rating yet because I still have half of this big ass book left, but so far I'm definitely locked in. If you've already finished this one, don't you dare spoil it for me. But tell me, how are you feeling at the halfway point of this book, if you remember?